This sweet little bracelet is our Try It Tuesday for December 21st. It's a little candy cane stretch bracelet. And I know what you're thinking. It's just beads on stretchy. But there is a knack to it. Since they are seed beads, we are going to use what's called a big eye needle. And the reason it's called that is it's got this big eye in the middle. So it makes it easy to thread. And I've got about 12 inches of stretchy. You just want to have more than enough to do your bracelet and enough to tie. And you can use a bead stopper if you want, just so your beads don't fall off the other end. These guys are pretty small, so they stay on pretty well. But I've just got some red 11-ohs and white 11-ohs. And since we're doing a little striped pattern, what I'm going to do is just pour out a little bit of each. Make myself two little piles. And when you're doing seed beads, you don't ever want to try to pick them up with your fingers and put them on something because they're just way too small. Use the needle, and you can see I'm just going back and forth. And every so often you can push them down onto the stretchy. So you're going to repeat this until you have about 6 inches. You want the bracelet to just fit. You don't want it to really move around much because it's a stretchy bracelet. So we're going to skip ahead to what a strung bracelet looks like, and I'm going to show you how to finish it off. Okay, so I've got 6 inches strung now, and you'll notice at the end I made sure they were alternating so that when I bring it together it looks like a candy cane. And I took my needle off, and to tie our knot we're just going to use what some folks call a balloon knot. It's just an overhand knot, but we're going to take both strands and I'm going to stretch it just a little bit, bring it around my finger and up through, just like we're tying off a balloon. But you want to kind of push it down if you can. So that's going to put a little knot there. And it's always nice just to put a little bit of glue on it. We recommend the GS Hypo Cement. It's a clear cement glue, and it's really good for fibers and like if you're doing knotting on silk or doing stuff on stretchy, because it dries clear but it stays flexible. And it's also got this super cool needle applicator tip so you don't get too much. So just make sure you get some glue on the knot. And then usually what I'm going to do is let this dry for a few hours, and then you can trim close and you'll be all set to wear your little bracelet.